Hey besties. Okay, so I'm just gonna start out by saying this isn't like a full catch up. I've done something similar to this before. It's just like I played sort of off camera just for like, I don't know, a little bit of motivation to get back into it. And I just want to like catch everybody up, it's a retelling, if you will. And yeah, so that's basically what this video is gonna be about. It's just the little time skip we did a little bit, and also some makeovers, and then like my plans. And that's sort of how I'm going to organize like the timestamps too. So if you want to like jump around and you like don't really care, then you can like completely skip this and like just look at the makeovers or like the little ending, and I'll like tell you everything. But basically, I was feeling kind of like demotivated. Like, I love Occult, I do, and I love Onyx specifically, but like the alien Occult desperately needs a refresh. So it kind of, it gets a bit dull because she's essentially just a green sim, really. And that's kind of it. And also I just felt like it was kind of stalling out, like I really didn't get a chance to play with it as often too, because I had to like fit in the schedule, and I wasn't motivated to do it, so it like kind of always got like pushed back. And so I figured I'd just play a bit on my own time. And so we started out, I kind of had a goal. I'm still using the house that like was seen last time, and I'll link the playlist here in case you want to like catch up that way. But it's like a cute little tiny little house, and it's really cute, but you will see the upcoming events are going to need a different house. So the little kitty grew up, and I gave her like a cute little like bow and stuff. But essentially the relationship between Onyx and Ash has been like progressing really well, and he even like moved in too. It was great. I didn't ask, he kind of asked. And I was like, sure, why not? And like, so life was very good. It's very cozy. The servo is kind of like, I don't want to make her like our maid or anything, but she's there. And then the bomb hit. They in fact hit the Pentagon, and she had like no money, maybe like $1,000. And so some things had to change very quickly. But ultimately both Onyx and Ash were really happy about it. Like, no one was upset, everyone was okay. Nobody had to go to like therapy about it. And luckily it was a girl. We all cheered. Everyone cheered. I definitely cheered. Life was looking great. We were like doing amazing. Ash does not have a job, by the way. I don't know what the trend is with my girlies having men without jobs, but we gotta fix that. And so like she's basically making all of the money, and we still don't have any money, but like very cute moments are happening. Life was great. The relationship is really good. Like, they have like 2 full bars, and I started working on like the little battle pass event, like the nature one. Like, this is very recent. And so also I know that she has to go into the Forgotten Grotto, so I figured I'd do that to check it off our little list. And also I wanted to take like her like maternity photos in there, and it came out great. Like, shout out to Relight actually, because it just looks so nice. Like, I love that. I probably should have done blue instead of the yellow, but like the yellow is just always so nice. I love that. And yeah, I was really excited. But then I was thinking, like, bro, she has no money. So I wanted to also try to use this like one mod. I forgot who it's by, but I will link it. And it's like a romantic type argument mod. And it was very cute. And so I had her argue about money, because they literally had no money. And he, again, has no job or skills. So it's like, where are we? Like, what are we doing here? And I had already built them a different house, which was much bigger, but I also couldn't furnish it because we had no money. Like, I cannot stress enough how broke we were in this moment. Granted, we weren't as broke as my Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge, but we were pretty broke. He locked in, he started doing woodworking. That was also part of like the battle pass thing, but like he was actually good at it and he liked it. So like we started doing that for money, and then he got abducted and they hit the Pentagon again. And so like the worst possible outcome happened. and it hasn't happened in so long, actually. Like, I kind of forgot that Sims can get pregnant from alien abduction, which I shouldn't have, because that's literally Onyx. Like, that's literally how she became a thing. So, like, the only two people that are having a good time in this household right now are Eve and Nova, and that's it. And then more of like the original like Strangerville heroes have died. Like, I think the last one died, and so that's why she's glowing blue in this. And I thought it was really cute because they were like reading to baby, but they were both pregnant, so they're reading to both babies. They were like confused about who's reading to who, and I thought that was really cute. And I was trying to get her skills in, but we didn't have enough time to really do that, or ability, because there's 2 pregnant people in the household. Like, it was ridiculous. And then like mid trying to finish building the rocket, she goes into labor, and I was like, oh, okay, so no skills are getting done, clearly. And so then they got to the hospital, and I am a big fan of Panda Sema's realistic childbirth. Like, I use it every time. And so like she gets on the Pitocin, everything's great, we're going down. It basically helps with like dilation and bringing about birth faster. I do it like every time. It's very standard procedure. Her mom has the exact same photo, and then bam, Ash goes into preterm labor, and I'm like, oh, so you hate me. So you hate me, basically. And so like there's a lot going on. Her sister calls mid push. I'm like, what is this? what's going on here? It didn't make any sense. Like, it was getting to a point. And then Elphaba was born. Her name isn't Elphaba, but I really needed to make a reference to that. And so she was born green, but she doesn't stay green, which I'm very thankful for, because in order to get the like legacy heir for the next gen, there's no limit on how many kids she can have, but the heir has to be human. And so this is what she looks like now, and her name was Flora, and I thought it was really cute because technically the next gen is Plant Sim, but I have plans that I cannot share with you right now because the haters will sabotage me. But my plan is she's gonna be a fairy, and it's perfect. Like, the dots are in fact connecting. It's gonna be amazing. And so then Ash, I forgot, was still in labor. So like we had to wait for him to like give birth, and then he had a baby. And a purple baby. I kind of forgot about the different colors of aliens, because all the aliens that we have in the family so far are just green, and he's purple, and his name is Tyler, and he's so cutesy. And I'm definitely giving him away, by the way. I feel like the best plan of action is to give this baby to Onyx's other mother, who's like a full alien. I think that just makes the most sense. And so right now Flora and Tyler are basically the same age, and so cosmically they are twins. But like not quite, but yes, also. And so now I'm getting into the makeovers, and it had been quite a while since I've done like an alien infant makeover. And definitely not one with like these colors, because he got Ash's like blue eye color, but obviously like an alien version. I think it looks really cool, very non-human. And the blue just pops with the black, and then he's purple, and that's so cute. Like, I really like him. He's very, very cutesy to me. I think in a different timeline I would just keep him and they would be twins, but like realistically I don't know. I thought that, right, initially when he was first born, well, when he was first a thing. I thought like, man, I don't want to keep this baby, but I don't want to send him back to his homeworld because he's cutesy, you know, and I want him to exist and be part of like the family tree. But I don't know if I want to have the baby. Also, twin infants, like, I need to free myself from the curse of twin infants. Like, I just want one infant, please. So I'm still thinking that I will give him away. Maybe it comes back later, I don't know. But like, for right now, I really don't want twins. I really don't. I really do not want that. But I definitely wanted to keep him more purpley, because I think that's really cute. So I tried to focus on any purple clothes, but also any like alien clothes, because I think that's cute, like a cute little nod, you know. because he is quite literally an alien. And I think very similarly to Onyx, like I don't think he would ever not be an alien. Like I don't think he has to hide, and I don't think he would hide or have any reason to feel like he should hide, because like Onyx has never felt that either. So, you know, I think they're very proud to be aliens over here. And then I finally moved on to Flora, and I was so excited when I saw in cast that she was not an alien at all. But also I feared that she looks exactly like her dad and like nothing like her mom. But at least for right now, she literally looks exactly like her dad. And so I wanted to sort of try to figure out what I wanted her like features to look like right now, at least for like an infant. So I know she would definitely have curly hair because Ash has like curly hair, and Onyx kind of has like wavy hair, because I like headcanon that aliens have like straight hair. And yeah, there's a lot of like lore in my mind right now about like occults and whatnot. So I wanted her to have really cute curly hair, and right now Flora and Ash have like almost the exact same hair. She just has like a little headband on it, and it's such a cute little infant hair. I think it's so cute, and she's so cutesy. I'm just really happy. Like I don't know if they'll have another one, because there's room for 2. I think we have like 2 empty rooms, 2 empty like bathrooms, and then like a hobby room that could potentially be a bedroom. But like I really don't think that Onyx would have like a ton of kids, because she's like technically an only child. Like yes, she has like 3 younger siblings, but like they don't really count because they too were also kind of like given back to like their alien mom, and like they never lived together. So she's essentially an only child. So I don't imagine that she would have like a ton of kids, and there's no limit right now. But I kind of like Flora as like a possible heir. And low-key, I really hope, like if she does have another one, I need it to be a girl, and I will name her Fauna, and it will be Flora and Fauna, and my life would be complete. I'm trying so hard not to make a Kratos joke right now. Like it took every bit of willpower and restraint in me to not do the Kratos thing, and I'll probably include it here for like the uninformed, you know. You need to witness true jokes.
Ares! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
But she's so cutesy, and so for her like generation, I think just green colors are her like color. I think it's just green. Let me tell you what the 3rd generation is. So, well actually no. Let me quickly go back to Gen 2 real quick, just to show you like what we've done so far. So I believe for Nerd Brain aspiration, I think we have like a 1 page left, and we're like really close to finishing that. Her career is going really, really well. I think she probably has about like 3 levels left or something like that. She technically doesn't have a spouse yet, but like we can easily get married. Like that's so easy. And so Flora's obviously her child, possibly the heir. And she's maxed the robotic skill and the handiness skill, and she is literally level 9 rocket science skill. And then while we like max the rocket science skill and like finish building the rocket, we will then add all of like the little extra accessories, so that way she can get a chance to go to 6M, which is like one of her like other challenges. We've accessed the Forgotten Grotto, and obviously we've built the server, like Eve exists. So ultimately all we have to do is just finish out the rocket science skill, finish building the rocket, go to 6M, and then finish out the last little bit of her aspiration in her career, and then she's essentially done. Like this challenge was so easy with Onyx. Like she was just great from like the beginning. And then as far as generation 3 goes, I feel like I'll like go deeper into it once we actually start it, but essentially she has to live in Evergreen Harbor. I may make that the New Worlds just to, you know, spice it up a little. And she must find an eco-conscious sim to marry, her children have to be human, and she can only get one child. And so her skills she has to max are gardening, herbalism, and flower arranging. I may change out one of the skills if there's like a new skill, or maybe add one a skill depending on like what comes with the new expansion pack for being a fairy. And so her other things are to have a cow plant, achieve a green eco footprint, and become a plant sim, but that will be fairy. I am definitely thinking that fairy art is like a better option. The streets are saying there may be a plant sim upgrade, but even if there is, I think fairies are just a cooler option. And like all of this fits in quite well with being a fairy, so I'm really, you know, I can like change up some stuff here and there just to fit it in, because like fairy is just so much more interesting to me. And yeah, I'm really set on that. As far as Onyx's makeover, I just wanted to give her a couple more like slightly more adult outfits, and also wanted to give her like one really comfy everyday wear because she literally just had a baby and we're playing on normal lifespan, so like, you know, she'll have a baby for like a couple days because it's not short lifespan. Honestly, every time I really like look at Onyx, I get sad about the fate of aliens and mermaids, because if the streets are correct and we get a little plant sim refresh, then it's just mermaids and aliens now in the sad corner. Because they're like given no love whatsoever, and the fact that ghosts got a refresh before them will never be right with me, because I never even care about, I still don't even care about ghosts. I've never played as a ghost. Like, it doesn't move me, the thought of it doesn't move me, but I'm happy for all the people that it does move. But like, aliens and mermaids are arguably much more important, and they deserve a skill tree. I don't know how or where or when, but they deserve it. And so I'm sort of going to change a few things, you know. I think the expansion pack comes out in July, like mid-July. And so I don't know, you guys let me know, actually. I feel like this is really important. Would you guys rather me do maybe like 1 or 2 episodes, or like 1 episode to sort of like finish out this generation, and then just jump into next gen with like Flora as like a young adult even? Like when the expansion pack comes out, and then we can like play it together in that way while still like doing the challenge and like working through this gen? Or like, I feel like that's the best option, actually. Like, I'm thinking about it now, like I think that may be the best option. Maybe 1 or 2 episodes just to like, you know, play around with Onyx still, just like enjoy her as like a person. And just like work towards her goals together, and like see her get to like 6 a.m. and stuff, and then perhaps a little breaky break. And then I like play through basically like the boring years. Like, I don't want to call them the boring years because they're nice to me, but I know a lot of people really don't care. So like usually I'll play like infant toddler kind of, like on camera, quote unquote, and then I'll just like skip through child and mostly teen, because teen is also kind of boring to me. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely prefer young adults to teens. So let me know what you think about that. If that sounds good, and I don't want to like just skip over her gen, so let me know. Let me know what you think. But they're very cute, and I love how they turned out, and I'm like super excited. Let me know what you think of the makeovers. Let me know what you guys think about the proposal of perhaps 1 to 2 episodes with Onyx just to like close it off, and then jumping into Flora with like the new expansion pack. And if that sounds good, like a fair trade. And I'll see you in that Let's Play episode.